I'm here today at the Stanford University Institute for Human-Centered Artificial Intelligence. What is that? What are they doing? Here to tell us, David Levi. What are you up to here at Stanford?
Well, so we founded the Stanford Institute for Human-Centered AI 7 years ago. It was right before ChatGPT and all this big boom happened. But we were already noticing here that the technology was really starting to work. It was starting to be something that could really transform our lives, transform the world. And we wanted to make sure that that transformation was something that helped us as people, something that helped us as a society.
Which is so neat, the fact that you were also before it was kind of cool, before we were all doing it. Is it mostly like independent research that you guys decide? Are you doing partnerships? What does that look like?
We're here to be an umbrella organization for all things AI on campus. And so that means we have a policy team that does advocacy for, better AI regulations, for better engagement with governments on AI. We also have our industry team that I'm a part of, that works with companies to help further human-centered AI research in ways that actually, is implemented in the real world. And then we have work in education as well, not just developing courses, but also doing some really great research into how AI is going to be incorporated into our schools, what kinds of things students need to know in order to use it and use it safely.
Yeah, I think there's a ton of questions around that right now. We know social media changed our kids and our generations and all of us, really. And now we know that there's a lot of demand on teachers using AI in their classrooms. What are they supposed to be doing? I'm sure that's a whole conversation we could get into if we had more time. I want to know, David, from you, what are you seeing as some of the obvious trends that you get to see kind of from the inside, but that the rest of us maybe on the outside don't see? Like, what's an interesting facet that you're seeing coming up?
So something really interesting is in the field of generative agents. And this idea that you can actually have agents that are able to simulate the behaviors and attitudes of populations. And so that, for example, if you wanted to understand how groups of people or different, areas, trends would engage with new ideas, new products, different events that happen, different policies, that you're actually able to kind of have these pools of agents that can provide insight into how the people they're based on would actually react to them. And so it's like a whole new way of modeling information and events that previously we didn't have before.
Which I feel like might still feel like a lot for people. Like that might still feel a bit far away or a bit scary for the average person. Should we all just be using AI and touching it and trying? What's the advice for the general person?
Absolutely. The best way to figure out how to really get this and to implement it into your own lives is by just starting first to play with it. But then once you do have a little bit of a sense of it, think more deliberately and think, okay, this is a particular task that I'm doing. How can AI actually be helpful with that? Where can I best implement it into my workflow? Just the idea that AI is simply going to automate every task isn't the case. Depending on the particular task and what you're doing with it, how you're going to work with AI is going to be different in terms of how you optimize it. And so that's something that if you actually take some time, think about it, you'll be able to really do well.
I hope that helps. Otherwise, you know where to find us, David Levi here at Stanford. And I'm Margot Miller, and we'll do our best to help you out along the journey. But David, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Of course.